Recognize so many people here today that I've known over the years. I've been up here a long time. I got here in 1967, and I visited the Roy Rogers Apple Valley Inn. My first performance in the high desert was in that room on a show called the Fanny Dunnicliffe morning show. Does anybody remember Fanny? Fanny had a radio program. She was an actress from New York, and she came to the high desert with her husband Charlie Dunnicliffe, and she did a radio program called Fanny's Forum. And Bob Hope, who stayed in this museum, this room where the museum is now, was making a movie with Phyllis Diller and Jonathan Winters and Elkie Summers, and they all did the radio show the week before I performed on that show in 1968. Being a Hoosier from Indiana, oh, I got a Hoosier in the audience.
Chicago, but we're
close enough, Chicago. When I was on the program, I came in, and I was stationed at George Air Force Base at the time, and they said, Randy, tell us a little bit about yourself. So I said, I'm from Indiana. I got here in 1967 in September. And I called my folks back in Indiana, and I said, Mom, Dad, I'm out in the middle of the Mojave Desert. And they said, how do you spell that? And I said, M-O-J-A-V-E. And I said, look it up on the map. So a week later, I called my mom and dad. I said, Mom, I'm doing great out here, except the wind blows a lot. But I guess it's a windstorm that's going through, and I later learned that continued. But I said, Mom, Dad, and they said, how's the Mojave Desert? I said, it's pronounced Mojave. I learned. They said, what are you going to do this weekend? I said, well, I'm going down a place called the Cajun Pass. And I'm going to go to a place that I grew up with in Indiana, watching it on television every day. I wore little ears on the top of my head when I watched that show. But what I thought happened, I had a car, drove down to LA. Any place you wanted to find in Los Angeles, they had a sign for. There was a sign for Hollywood Boulevard. There was a sign for Sunset Boulevard. There was a Sunset Universal Studios, Disneyland. The place I wanted to go, well, I had a problem. Driving down the freeway from the high desert, I don't know if you can hear my guitar, but this is my true story, ladies and gentlemen. I wrote and performed in that room over there on the Fanny Dunnicliffe show in the early 1970s. I wanted to go to Disneyland, and Monday was the day. I took the 10 to 101 and ended in LA. I asked a man in Hollywood, he told me what to do. So I drove to Pasadena and then to Malibu. I stopped in Santa Monica to get my car some fuel. Ran out on the way there and had it towed like a fool. He charged me $40, but I really did not care. I had to get to Disneyland, it had to be somewhere. Oh, Mickey Mouse, where are you? And how is Donald Duck? I've been trying to get to see you, but I ain't had any luck. The Matterhorn is waiting and I want to hear the band. If only I could find the way to visit Disneyland. Well, the man there at the gas station, he told me what to do. He said, go down to Wilshire, one stoplight, maybe two. Go 4 blocks, turn right, and catch the freeway 405. And keep there in the outer lane if you want to stay alive. I hit Pomona, past Corona, then I saw the sign. A smile came on my face when I read Anaheim. I took the harbor exit and could not believe my eyes when I saw that big white mountain just reaching to the sky. Oh, Mickey Mouse, where are you, and how is Donald Duck? I've been driving these stupid freeways and I ain't had any luck. The Matterhorn was waiting and I wanted to hear the band. If only I could find the way to visit Disneyland. I pulled into the parking lot and slowly read the sign. It said we're closed on Mondays. Please come another time. True story. Oh, Mickey Mouse, where are you? And how is Donald Duck? I've been driving these damn freeways and I ain't had any luck. The Matterhorn was waiting and I wanted to hear the band. How could you close the day I came to visit Disneyland? Oh, hey. Oh, you got a plug for my guitar. My guitar will be so happy. Where's the hole? Can you find my hole? There we go. They even got an amplifier for the guitar. See, I almost a-cappella that. Well, I don't know. Did I mention that the Apple Valley Inn and I were born the same time? In the summer of 1948, the Apple Valley Inn opened. I opened on the summer of 1948.